And our government is designed to find compromise. That's why the House, the Senate, and the White House should be negotiating a responsible debt limit increase right now. You know, if you gave your child a credit card and they kept maxing it out to the limit, you wouldn't blindly just raise the limit. You'd change their behavior. That exact same thing is true with our national debt. We need to lower inflation, reduce our dependence on China, and lift Americans out of poverty. America has a $31 trillion debt, and Washington is on the clock. But what are Democrats doing? President Biden is skipping town to deliver a speech in Maryland rather than sitting down to address the debt ceiling. He's giving America's debt the southern border treatment. Ignore it and hope that it goes away. In fact, he's been avoiding the issue for 77 straight days and counting. Now, Senator Schumer, he's just missing in action. Rather than find common ground with the House, Senator Schumer is having the Senate vote on a non-binding resolution commending and congratulating the University of Connecticut men's basketball team for winning the 2023 men's basketball championship. Now, that's not all Senator Schumer's been doing. Just last month, he's approved March as Maine's Maple Syrup Month. Talk about taking on big issues. I wonder what May's month will be about. When President Biden and Senate Democrats waste time, House Republicans are taking action. Today, I'm proud to announce that we are introducing the Limit, Save, Grow Act of 2023. This responsible legislation will be led by our Budget Chairman, Jody Arrington. Would responsibly raise the debt limit into next year and provide more than $4.5 trillion in savings to the American taxpayer.
Greetings, friends. I have important news to share with you this Wednesday. The federal government is now looking into new ways to address rising inflation. The Biden administration has proposed a new plan that may provide eligible households with thousands of dollars. Many government officials want this relief to go out to more people. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, in just 2 days, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaways, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Spring weather is in full effect across the United States, and this week economists and the market will get their first glimpse at the health of the housing market in March. Mortgage rates have eased in recent weeks as the Federal Reserve's battle against inflation and worries over the banking sector have combined to offer some hope that the central bank is close to an end of its aggressive tightening of monetary policy. The rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage is now a little over 6%. That is a full point below the 7% plus level notched last fall. Home buyers still struggle with the available inventory of homes to buy. In addition to housing, the data this week will show how the economy is doing and where it might be headed in the months to come. After months of inflation at close to 40-year highs, some prices are cooling. Readings on consumer and producer prices show inflation at its lowest pace since the early days of the crisis. The Producer Price Index registered 2.7% annual growth in March, and the Consumer Price Index at 5%. It is down dramatically from its 9.1% peak last summer. And the American job market keeps chugging along. The jobless rate of 3.5% is near the lowest in half a century. By most measures, the job market is stronger today than it was in February of 2020, before the crisis crashed the global economy. More Americans are working today, and they are making more money. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said she sees rising unemployment claims, declines in job openings, and upticks in labor force participation as evidence that stress in a too tight labor market is easing. And Janet Yellen says it's a good thing. Yellen has told reporters, "I think the strong labor market and bringing down inflation are compatible goals." Janet Yellen has told reporters, "I think the strong labor market and bringing down inflation are compatible goals." Economists at Goldman Sachs are forecasting only a 35% chance of a recession, noting rebalancing of supply and demand is on track. Fed hikes, bank stresses, debt ceiling are risk around every corner. A bout of bank stress last month caught the global markets by surprise and may act to slow lending activity. Now forecasters are struggling to understand how else it will reverberate through the economy and when. Even optimists like Secretary Janet Yellen admit that there are risks to the Federal Reserve's plan to address inflation. But resilience in the economy has been hard to keep down. Oil prices are down sharply compared with last year, in part reflecting global growth concerns, but at the same time, lowering costs for consumers. House Republicans' plan to raise the debt limit would block President Biden's signature student debt cancellation program and take a hammer to his administration's other student loan policies. The bill unveiled on Monday by Speaker Kevin McCarthy and GOP leaders would nullify Biden's plan to cancel up to $20,000 of debt per borrower and end the freeze on monthly payments and interest. Kevin McCarthy, speaking on the House floor on Wednesday, touted the plan as blocking Biden's student loan giveaway for the wealthy. He said the repeal of student debt relief will protect the 87% of adults without student loans for paying the loans of the 13% who do. The legislation would also bar the Biden administration from moving forward with a new income-driven repayment plan that cuts monthly payments for most borrowers and shortens timeline to loan forgiveness for some borrowers. In addition, the GOP plan would permanently prohibit the Education Department from issuing any significant regulation or executive action that would increase the long-term costs to the federal government of operating the federal student loan programs. Such a big sweeping plan would imperil efforts by the current administration to provide additional relief or benefits to student loan borrowers. That would include any backup option for canceling large amounts of student debt if the Supreme Court rejects Biden's student debt relief plan in the coming months. Dearest friends, what are your thoughts about canceling student loan? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my amazing and awesome friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Wednesday. Thank you, dearest friends, for being part of this community and for being here every single day. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing several winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.